In the next 3 minutes, I'll be showing you the easiest method of setting up a very high converting Facebook ad to generate lots of customers or potential buyers for your business using just your smartphone. So make sure not to skip any part of this video so you don't miss out on the step-by-step guide on how to set up a very high converting Facebook ad. And in case it's your first time of coming across this channel, I'm First America. In this channel, we share full content about how to make money online, importation business, and many other businesses ideas that can actually help you grow your businesses as well. So please do to hit on that subscription button, turn on that notification bell so you always be the very first person YouTube will notify when I upload valuable content like this. So without further ado, let's dive in. The very first thing you have to do is to head onto your Play Store and download Mental Art Manager. So you click here and then you search for it. So you can see here is the app. I have it already on my phone. So for your case, you just have to install. So you just have to click on this update right now. It's then going to redirect you to this section where you have to come here to input the mobile number of your Facebook account and the password of your Facebook account. So I'm just going to input that and proceed to click on login. It's brought us to this interface here where we have to click on the Facebook account here. Please note that before you can do this, you have to create a Facebook page. So after creating your Facebook account, you need to create a Facebook page, okay? And that's very easy. So it's going to log me in onto the app like this now. So you can see, here is it. For you to start running ads right now, you can see here are some of the previous ads I've been running. I should keep scrolling up. You see these are previous ads I've been running so far with this account. The very first thing you have to consider is how to make payment for your ad, because if you don't make payment for your ad on time, your ad account might be bound. So you have to know how to make payment for your ad, and to do that, you just have to come here to click on this setting at the top here. So it's going to bring out this billing and payment. You just have to click on it. So clicking on it is going to bring us to this section. You just have to scroll up and then come here to click on add funds here. After that, you can see there are different payment options here. You can use your Visa card, your MasterCard, your Visa card. And for those who are in Nigeria that don't have international virtual card for making payments, you can use this Naira payment option. So by using these options means you'll be using your Naira card to make payments. So all you have to do is to click on it. You click on it and then you click on the next. So when it loads up, you also have to come here to input the amount you want to pay, and then you click on the next. Clicking on the next is going to take you to a section where you also have to input the card details. And once you input the card details, the money will be automatically deducted from the card. Okay. So after that, you have to come back to your ad setting here to come and start running the ad after you successfully funded your account. And to start running your ad, to set up your ad, you also have to come here to click on this plus icon at the top here. It's then going to bring us to this section where we have to select the campaign that suits the kind of ad we want to run. So for instance, if your ad is to get engagement, you use this first option. If it's to get awareness for your brand or your product, you use the awareness. Or if it's to get more traffic to your business, you use the traffic. If it's to get more leads, you use the traffic option. And if it's also to get sale, you use this option as well. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using the traffic campaign option. So I just have to click on it. I'll click here. Clicking on it brings us to this section where we have to come here to set the campaign name, the category, and then the budget for the ad. So the first thing we have to do is to come here to set the campaign name by clicking here. So you also have to come and edit this name to whichever name that you know is okay for you, the ad you want to run. So for instance, I want to run an ad for importation business training. So I'll just say importation training. So after typing the name like this, you come back and click your back. You return back. Okay. So you return back. So returning back, you can see that the name is showing here importation training. So you click on this second option. So this is not not really necessary. You can just ignore it and then come to the budget section by clicking on this arrow here again. So you can see you have to set the budget you want your ad to run for. And note that how much you have for the budget determine how many people you get to see the ad. Okay. So you just need to know your budget. So for instance, let me just go with this budget I have here automatically. I just have to go back now. After this step, you come down to click on next. So you can see it's going to bring us to this next step where we have to come and set the ad name, the set name, the conversion, the schedule, the audience, and the placement. So let's consider these options one after the other. So the first one is to set the ad name. So I will have to click here, and then it will bring me here again. So I'll say I have to come up here to edit the name again. So I will edit it to importation training. So please note that any name you are using should suit your brand or the kind of ad you are running. Okay. Don't just use name randomly. So for the conversion, I'll come and click here again, this arrow here. So here you can see it's redirecting us. The conversion is about where you want the ad to be getting to. So for instance, if the people see your ad, where would they head on to? So is either you are referring them to a website or you refer them to your messenger. So if you are using a website, you just click on this website option and then you go back again. So when you are back like this, you come here to set the schedules, like how when do you want this ad to start running and when do you want it to run up to. So you come here to edit that again. So you can see here, you also have to come here to click on the set date and the end date. So please, you have to make sure you create an end date for your ad to stop running. If not, the ad will keep on running. And of course, that's going to make you spend more money. Okay. So know when your ad is supposed to last up to and set the end date for your ad as well. So let's just assume today is 8 now. I want this ad to start running now. And to set the end date, I'll just have to come here to click on this here to turn it on, and then I will come here to set the end date to whichever any day I want it to stop running. Okay, and the time as well for it to stop running. After I've done that, I go back. So it means I'm done with the schedule, the conversion, and the ad set name. So I will have to proceed to the next step, which is the audience. That's the people I want to see this ad. The particular people I want to see this ad, the location where they are, and their age, their gender, and all that. So to do that, I'll have to come and click here again. So here on the audience setting, you can see there are different settings here. Let's consider each one after the other. So the first one here is to change the name of the audience. So this now can come to change the name. But what's mostly important is the location. So for instance, if you want to do a detailed targeting, you can see it's showing me Nigeria because I'm currently in Nigeria. If you want to target a specific location in Nigeria, you don't want the whole of Nigerians to see your ad, you can come to click on this edit to just change it to that special location you want. Okay, so you can just do that by clicking on this edit to change it to whichever state you want to see this ad particularly. Okay, so you can choose to target just your state. It all depends on where the people you want to see your ad. So you come here to edit that. After you've done that, you come back and then you can also exclude the states you don't want to see your ad, like locations you don't want people to see your ad from. You can also do that by clicking on this ad here. Then you come up here to include the states that you don't want to see your ad. Okay, that's you are excluding those states. So after you've done that, you still have to come back again to this section, and then you come back to this detailed targeting. So this is where you target the people in detail, like the particular people you want to see your ad. You target them using their behavior and interest. Let me just show you an instance by coming to click on this ad. So on this very session, you can just come up here to target the exact interest or behavior of the people you want to target. You understand? For instance, let's assume you are selling footwears and you want to target people who always search for footwear. You can just come to this top here and impute footwear. So I'm just using footwear for example. You can use any product or any service you are running your advert for. Okay, so you click on it. You can see here it's automatically going to bring out list of people who are interested in footwears and different kinds of footwears here. So you can just come here and start adding the people. And you can see the numbers of people who are interested in these footwears. You can see around 3 million people are interested in this particular footwear. You understand? So you just have to come and be adding the particular one that will be more interested in the product you want by clicking on this plus here. So for instance, if I click on this very plus here, you can see one has been added. I may just add as many as I want. Okay, so it all depends on the kind of people you want to your ad to get to. After that, you come to this top and click on this session here. So it's there going to take you, but I can see that these are the people I selected, the interest of the people I selected. You understand? So this is it. So you can go ahead to edit it to any other kind of people you want to select, the kind of audience you want to select. So after you've done this, you can also follow that same procedure to exclude people who you don't want to see your ad. So by clicking here, you just follow that same procedure to edit to exclude anybody you don't want to see your ad. So after you've done that, you just have to come up here and then you choose the age and the language here. So you choose the age of people you want to see your ad. If you want from 18 to 40 years, you come here. So for instance, if I click here, I can just select the age I want. Let's say 20. I need 20 to the people age of 20 to 40 years. I'll come and click here and set here to be 40. So it all depends on the age of the people's age who they are interested in your ad. And as for the language, you can use all languages or you can come to exclude the language section here. Okay, so it all depends on what your ad is all about. So after you've done that, you go back again and then you can see that my audience here has been set up already. After that, you come to this next section, which is placement. So you have to come and click here to set the placement of your ad. Click on it. So it's then going to bring me to this section here. I'll just have to come here and click on this down arrow here, this drop down arrow. Clicking on this is going to bring me to this section. So it's better you leave it to be on this recommended placement. Okay, just leave it that way. Or you can click on this manual placement, but it's more preferably you leave it on this first one. After that, you come back again. And it means you successfully set up this for this all these options we have here. After that, you come down and click on next here. So when you click on next, this is where you have to come to impute the ad you want to set up. So you come here again to click on the name of the ad, the name you want to give to the ad. So you edit the name again. So I will edit it to importation training. I'll go back and then the identity. I'll click here. So I may just leave it. Okay, I already have it as Importation Academy. So you may use your company's name here or push your brand name here. Okay, so it all depends on the ad you are running. So it all depends on you. So you go back after you've done that. So the next step is to come and click on this third option, the third option, which is ad setup. Clicking on this is going to bring us to this section where we have to select if we want to use a single image or video for the ad or we want to use multiple image or video for the ad. So I'm just going to select the very first option here. So it all depends on the ad you want to run. If you're using more than an image or video, use the second option. Okay, so after you selected the option that suits your ad, you come back, and when you come back, you come to this last step, which is ad creativity. You click on it. So here is the last section where you have to come and add the image or the video you want to use here. So you click here to add your image or video. You click on this drop down arrow here to add your image or video. So this is where you select either you want to use an image or video. So let me just select video here. So you come here and click on add media. So it's going to redirect you to where you have your videos like this. Then you select the one you want to use here. So when it loads up like this, you come down here to click on done. When you click on done, you come to the next step to write a headline for your ad. So you just have to be creative about this. So let me just take this as importation training as the headline. importation training. So the next step is to create your primary text. That's what you want the audience to read to assess the ad. Of course, you have to be creative when it comes to this because this is the marketing copywriting. Okay, so you just have to this is a 3 days training. This is a 3 day. So you just have to be creative with whatever you are selling, at least to capture the attention of your audience. I'm not going to take our time to do all that. Okay, so once you are done with this primary test, you come up here, come up to preview your ad to see how your ad is going to look like. Okay, so you come down here to click on preview ad. So you can see that when it loads up, it's going to bring up this how it's going to be. You can see here, this is the ad. This is how the ad is going to look like when it's being published. Okay, so it just left for you to be creative on this primary test aspect. So you can see these are different ad I've run so far. So you just go back again, and then you go back. On this session, all you have to do is to come and click on review here. So clicking on review is going to bring us to this option where you have to come and click on publish. So by the time you click on publish, your ad is going to be reviewed. So after it has been reviewed, it's going to start running automatically. Okay, so this is how you can actually set up and run a very profitable ad, Facebook ad. So in case you have any question relating to what you've just learned from this video so far, do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section. And don't always forget to like this video. In case you're not subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe as well. I can't wait to see